Hey everybody, this is Michael at Mikey Does Outdoors, and this is my new video. I went to Ute Lake over Memorial Day weekend, and this is a short look at Ute Lake. I didn't do a lot of fishing. There's lots and lots of people there, and I'm not a big fan of crowds, and so I didn't do a lot of fishing. I did a lot of sightseeing, and I did the nature trail hike, and I thought I'd show you and I saw a little wildlife. I have pictures of that in here too, and so I thought I'd give you a look at it and. Hope you like it. If you do, please hit the like and subscribe button. I greatly appreciate the support. Thank you. This is my campsite at Ute Lake at the Logan Park Campground, RV Park. We have water and electric, no sewer. But this is a good look at it, and there's a look with my trailer and my pickup. I kind of like to show both of them at the site, and it very easily fits in there. It wouldn't fit a long one in this particular site, but it's a good one. And there's other campgrounds. Some of these don't have electricity stuff, but the people wanted closer to water, and they didn't seem to care. Some of them had generator, it made it easy. But there's another look at one from across the way. You can see, this place was covered up this weekend. Of course, it was Memorial Day weekend. You'd expect it to be covered up, but they have tons of places to camp. It wasn't near full. The campground I was in had reserved, was reserved completely, but a lot of people didn't come. I guess they didn't want to pay for gas or something. But you can see it's pretty vacant there. It was quite a full when I got there Friday, but a lot of people left, and so it was just me. And there's a selfie of me at my campground. Thought I'd do a few more of these days. It's and there's the parking lot before the storm hits, I guess you could say, before the crowd gets there. Some of the guys with the fishing boats were out fishing, but that was it. None of the recreational guys were there yet. There's a picture of the marina. There's a marina there. It wasn't open when I got all this, but yeah, they have places there for putting fuel on your boat and doing various things, getting ice and that kind of stuff. There's another picture of it from across the way. Thought it was kind of neat to see it at a different perspective. It's a pretty good lake. It's even low, and I always see seagulls. Anywhere there's water, you can find the seagulls. And then there's a coot. It's called the American coot. I haven't yet found an old coot. But he turned around and looked at me. I guess he saw me taking a picture, wanted to see what I was doing. But this is a place down by one of the boat ramps. The lake is real shallow, but these days, well, in a lot of places, there's places people doing lots of skiing and boating and stuff over the weekend. But gotta get you a few looks at some of the scenery. It's a real neat place, and a lot bigger than I ever thought it was. I heard about people going here when I was a kid. Now there's a pickup down there stuck. You're not supposed to drive off the pavement. And he found out why, I guess. Feel sorry for him, but at the same time, he should have known better. Thought I'd give you a little look at me doing some fishing. I did try a little bit. I didn't try real hard because I had to get up super early. Didn't do any without it being real crowded. And I'm not a big fan of crowds. And so I didn't do a lot of it. I did some. Thought I'd give you a look and see what I was doing. I just throwing a little swim jig around, One of my favorite things is a little yellow curl jig. That's what I was using. Alright everybody, we're on the nature trail over here at Ute Lake. Thought it'd be kind of fun to see this. I needed to be doing some fishing. Some catching in a video, but this place is hopping this weekend, and I don't like crowds that much, and so I'm not doing much of that. But what I am doing is just having some good fun, relaxing, and seeing the sights. Yesterday I actually wake up early when I'm on these things, and I got up super early, and it's kind of fun to head around the boat ramps. They've had like early before
daylight, the fishermen are putting their boats in. They go fishing, and they pull them out at probably 11 o'clock or so, and then it's all pleasure boaters and personal watercrafts and that kind of thing. And it's just kind of funny. Yeah, but there wasn't that many people cars at the parking lots, even on the boat ramps yesterday morning. But yesterday afternoon you couldn't find a spot to park. And so that's how busy this place is. And they have multiple boat ramps, but every boat ramp was busy. And this morning I went down to do some fishing close to one of those boat ramps, and it was already hopping. You could tell there's people that do boat rentals and stuff, and they were putting boats in and sending people on their way, getting them going, which is good. But that cost too much for me, and it is too many people. But this is the nature trail, and it's just like other places. It's got lots of prickly pear on the side of the road, the trail, and I thought we might see some quail, but I probably should have been out here earlier. I saw some quail yesterday running on the side of the road, and I might have got some good pictures. I don't know until I download the stuff from my camera. But I saw signs that this is cougar country, so you got to be aware of those kind of things. Read the signs and know what to do. Almost everything that's a predator, you don't turn around and run. That makes them wanna if you can. I don't know what it costs for tents, but for RV it only cost me $14 a day, and that's just hard to beat. Yeah. Now, one thing from doing these kind of trails I've learned in my travels, and I kind of knew it before, but in my travels I really learned it, is you get to see some sights. I was at Lake Havasu, and I got to see some stuff you wouldn't see if you didn't go down the trail. And got up on the hill there and saw those I don't know what you call them. They're gliders, but they're ultralight aircraft, I think. That's what they are. I guess that's what they still call them. Saw 3 or 4 of those go by. They're in my video from there. But yeah, see. And you can hike over here and have a picnic, When it's super hot, you may not want to do that, but it's not a bad place. There's quail. That was a quail. It just flew up. I wish I'd have seen him. If I could get a picture, I need to be scanning better instead of talking. And I'm gonna have to start remembering to put my microphone on. I don't have a wireless mic because I haven't wanted to pay for one of those yet. But and see, they have cholla. You can see the cholla maybe about to bloom or something, getting fresh stuff on it. Hopefully I can find that quail even in the video when I'm editing. Sometimes that's the hard part, is finding it. Yeah. We'll walk around. Yeah, oh, yeah, I'm just messing up all around. I'm so used to quail mainly being on the ground. You don't hardly see them in trees, but I've been places when I was at the Monahan Sandhill State Park over in Texas. I saw some that were roosting in trees. If you want to get some of these kind of views, you gotta walk a little sometimes. one thing about it right now, all of these lakes are super low. And they got buoys all over the place. And I'm sure that's indicating a sandbar or a low spot or something. Because in that Rogers area, it must have a different nature walk. Because this is, I don't even see, can't even see that from here, but it's over that way. So people, there's still the fishing folks getting their boats in the water.
Well, here's another selfie. I was up at the picnic table you can go to on the nature hike. I thought I'd get a selfie and you can see all the scenery behind me. Pretty neat place. I think there's a picnic table and it has 4 sides to it and four seats to it. You can put at least 4 people. If you have small kids, you might put more than one of them on a seat. And here's I thought there's lots of cholla up there. Be careful though. Don't get any of that on you. They have their barbed spines on there and they'll hard to get out if you get them in. They hurt like everything. There's some more scenery from up there. And there I saw these little quail. Some people call them scaled quail. And these are okay pictures. I haven't got some great pictures yet, but I will at some point if I keep trying. And I thought one of them had the little white tuft on him and one of them didn't. So I figured one was a boy and one was a girl. But they're pretty neat to see. I enjoy it. You know, it's fun to see them. It's hard to get them to stay still for a picture. But and you can see they're trying to decide if I'm a problem or not. And they didn't think it was until I put my foot on the field, the gas to go away from them. Here's some deer I saw. This one was up at the main entrance. And there's a herd of them, a whole bunch of them. I saw going across the road and stopped and got a couple pictures. And a few ducks out there. So if they weren't very nice, they decided to stick their rear ends up at me. I guess that's just the way it is when you're a duck. Well, that was the video for Ute Lake. It was a good place to be, a fun place. Lots of people there. It was Memorial Day weekend. You know, that's what you expect, I guess. But they have tons of places for camping and tons of places for launching a boat if that's what you want to do, and they have all kinds of things as you saw in the video. But if you liked the video, please hit the like and subscribe button. I'd appreciate the support. Thank you.